What's up, everybody? This is Lawrence Adams with the Midlife Arcade. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Pinball Underground. Today, I am installing the Zombie Yeti art blades from Stern on my Ghostbusters Pro. Let's do it. Alright, so the first step, we're going to take off the adhesive. First off, let me make sure I'm doing the right side. That's right. Always also remember, too, got to have your pinball in the, what is this, the service position? Not quite the service position, but you got to have it prepped for the service position.
So I know that I basically just gave you 3 first steps, but here's what you really have to do. First, remove the glass and balls from your machine. Then raise the play field just so it's resting on the edge, not all the way to the service position. Then remove the adhesive backing from the art blades and hose them down with Windex.
All right, this is where we're going to use the wet method today. So you're going to spray this whole thing down. Pretty liberally. It's not going to feel so sticky anymore, but that way we can move it around.
So as you can see, the Windex really does make it very easy to slide the art blade around on the wood once it's saturated. You'll notice that I catch the art blade here several times on that library plastic. If I had been using the dry method, that would have been a nightmare. It would have stuck to it like glue, and I might have ruined my plastic and my art blade. With this method, I'm able to correct it and then put it down on the wood and still have time to move it around and get it into the position that I want.
You want to make sure you're below the lip where the glass goes. Otherwise, you're going to be in big trouble. All right. That is looking pretty good. What do you think? Let's take a peek down here. Make sure that we are nice and tight against that angle. Screw over there, I think. No, we are good. And the glass channel is nice and good. Now for the other side.
So this is actually the first time that I ever applied a pair of art blades on a machine. I'd watched several videos and seen somebody do it in person, but this is the first time I ever attempted it. I guess what I really want to say is, if I can do this, then anybody can. It really is not something to be intimidated by, and how much better is your pin going to look when you have the original artist's art all over your cabinet.
Now, we're going to let it cure for about an hour.
So what you're seeing here are some photos of the finished product. God damn, does it look good with that Zombie Yeti artwork spilling off of the play field and onto the sides of the cabinet on the inside. I think I'm going to do this with all my pins. Some of the finer points, I know I said that I was going to let it cure for an hour, but what I really meant was I'm going to wait an hour and come back and check the placement, make sure there are no bubbles, no wrinkles. In my situation, there wasn't. Typically, I'd let it rest for another, 3 to 5 hours before I play on it. I've heard people say much, much longer online, but that's the method I went with. Anyways, this is Lawrence Adams from the Midlife Arcade saying, may all your scores be high, may all your balls be extra, and I will see you next time.